So I'm working at this new place, and Bob and I walk out the back. Here comes John. And I'm just meeting these guys. And Bob says to John, "Hey, John, how's it going?" And John says, "Hey, Bob, good to see you," right? And they said a few pleasantries, and we kept walking. Well, Bob beside me all of a sudden says, "That's sorry, SOB." And I'm like, what? So yeah, Bob and I had been walking out. He says hi and all the pleasantries and everything else to the other fella, and then he calls him an SOB, right? And I'm like, what's up with this? And he goes, "Nah, he's a piece of crap, whatever." And somebody told me one time, whenever you see a person like this treat other people this way, you can count on them treating you the same way. Not everybody thinks like we do. They'll play you, they'll tickle your ears, and then they'll say what they really think behind your back. Why am I bringing this up? So I had a customer, a new potential customer, I should say, just a couple of days ago, and we're on a call, and he's telling me how his customers love him. "Oh, my customers love me." Right? Do they really? Do your customers really love you? And I know most of us think that our customers love us, and I'm here to tell you, in many, if not most cases, that's just not the case. I'll give you an example. We're obviously an HVAC service business, but have you ever gone to a restaurant and you get some bad service and you've got some choice words that you're going to give to the waitress or to the people who are prepping the food and everything else? Do you really want to offend them while they have control of your food, or are you going to be nice? You see what I'm saying? Of course you're going to be nice. And then after you get your food and nothing's going to come back and bite you, you may speak your mind and say, "Listen, this was wrong and this was wrong, and you guys stink," or whatever you want to say. So listen, many of your customers understand how to work you. They understand how to smile at you and say, "Hey, Bob, it's good to see you. Man, we're so happy you're out here." Raise your price on them and see how long they stick around. A lot of us are under the influence that we know what we're doing. Same gentleman I just spoke to the other day. I'm talking about the importance of these different facets of your business. "Oh, I know that. Oh, yeah, we do that. Oh, I know that. And if I told you what his annual figures were, as a company, you like I do, he's got something wrong. He assumes that because his customers are all friendly with him that they like him. He assumes that the reason that they're doing business with him is because he does this great quality work. When in actuality, there's a large percentage of your customers that are going to tell you what they feel like you need to hear in a way that you need to hear it, so that you are in the best state of mind and mindset to give them the best work and the best price. Period. You are being utilized. But that's why we charge money, is so that customers can utilize us, but not in that way. Listen, if you really want to build a following, if you really want to trigger emotions behind those words, then you have to implement a process, and it's the little things. And I'm here to tell you, have you ever gone to a sales training program and you're following the steps and you start getting good at the closing ratios? Then you start just winging it and you go and watch your numbers go back down. The things that you do, the processes that we have put together for you to do work. They work. They're there. You can't skip these things if they are necessary to get to the next step and to the next step. You can't skip a step. Each step is there for a reason. And the only reason I'm bringing this up is if you think your customers, if you think they love you, raise your prices and see if they stay. I think you'll be surprised. Listen, guys, the whole reason we do the training, the whole reason we're doing all this stuff is to help you improve. So consider a process. We've got one called the consultative service call. The consultative service call. And this is for your service technician who really is ready to step up and take pride in what they do. You can watch their numbers soar as they sell without selling. You don't need to sell in our business. I mean, we all need to sell, don't get me wrong. You don't need to be a salesperson. You need to be a consultant, at least in that service technician capacity. and maybe that maintenance technician capacity to a junior level, right? And so, that's what I wanted to give you encourage today. So when they look at you and they smile and they go, "Hey, Bob, thanks for coming out. We love you," right? They may, and a percentage of them will, but I think you'd be surprised. Pete Ramsey, your HVAC greatness. Give you something to think about. Take care. Have a great day.